follow-up question. What qualities do you think make the best leaders?
You have to be honest. You have to be open to the people. Those are the key for being a good politician. You have to have a heart for the people also. You must love people. It's not about the job. To be honest, I'm not interested in the job. I have a good job, and as long as they make gasoline and rubber, I'll always have a job. So you have to have a love and a heart for the people. And you have to be open and honest with the people. I think as politicians, a lot of politicians are not open with the people. Let me give you a good illustration. The money that was borrowed from Dominica. I don't think any Anguillan was worried about borrowing the money from Dominica. But the problem was the secrecy. That's what bothered a lot of people. And I didn't have a problem with it. You borrow money from anywhere. But why hide it? It's nothing personal. It's the country. Anguillan should have known. So, you know, if you're going to hide things from the people, then you cannot be trusted as a politician.
Mr. Gomes, in trying to acquire land for the airport expansion, the government of Anguilla gave many people house and land in exchange. Many Anguillians thought the amounts were extravagant. Do you think the purchases were fair and justified? You have 1 minute, 30 seconds to respond.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. When I look at the figures, I think some people really got the bad end of the stick, and some people really got what they shouldn't get, to be honest. So I don't think it's a kind of weighing battle. You know, it's a give and take situation. But when it comes to government taking your property, they must give you back something. I don't have a problem with the houses if they give you a better house than you had. But when it comes, I think it should be on an even scale. If they take an acre of land from you, they should give you back an acre of land. If they take a 2-bedroom house from you, you should be given a 2-bedroom house. If they want to do it a little bigger, I don't really have a problem with that, but I don't think there's a need for you to go, if you had a 2-bedroom house, you're going to have 6 bedrooms and a bathroom to each bedroom, because at the end of the day, the taxpayers are the ones who's going to pay for it. And when I look at some of the things that were done, today, I suffer from the airport project, and I was not moved. I guess it's all because of politics, but that won't deter me. I'm determined.
So did you think that the purchases were fair and justified?
Not all of them.
If persons were unwilling to accept less than what? If persons were unwilling to accept less, what would you have done differently?
If they were unwilling,
yes,
to accept less?
If persons were unwilling to accept less, what would you have done differently?
Well, I would have seek legal advice, because we don't want to put the government in any more problems, because we'd seek legal advice and get planning involved and see what we can have resolved and see a way forward.
Thank you, Mr. Gomes. Your next question will be presented by another one of our students, Mr. Gino Webster.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Mr. Hughes once tried to have a new airport constructed at Brimagin. Would you support that proposal in the next government?
Mr. Webster.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Mr. Webster, thank you. I can't support that proposal in the next government. We've lost out on a meaningful airport when it comes to Anguilla. Actually, I don't see any way in Anguilla we can have an airport again. The lands in that area were on hold for that airport project, and when the government changed, the people were allowed to build. So now, if you're going to put an airport there, you're jumping from the frying pan into the fire. We have a problem in Churchill, where the planes flying over houses and fuel going in the cisterns. You're going to do the same thing to the people in that district. So as it relates to having an international airport, I think we've already ruled out that process.
Further on airports, Mr. Gomes, as of now, we have seen very limited returns on the airport expansion project. What would you propose to help turn a large profit? You have 2 minutes to answer the question.
First of all, I think many of the private jets that are coming to Anguilla, they're not paying what they would pay in St. Martin, and I was made to understand that they come here because it's much cheaper. We would have to do a study and see where we can have them pay some more money, because we spend a lot of money in that airport project, and the present administration wants to spend more. And if it's not feasible, I don't see the way forward. If you're going to spend more money, it's like throwing water into the sea. But we'll have to really go in, do a real good study and see the way forward and having the airport be sustainable as it is right now. Because as it is right now, they're not making any money. And some time ago, I heard the Chief Minister mention the airlines that are owing money. We can't really afford it because we have workers at the airport who needs to be paid too. So we have to go in depth, and I wouldn't want to make a decision out of government. I would rather be in government to see what's going on, then I can make my decision.